One way you can classify triangles is based on their sides. If the triangle has 3 equal sides, it is called an equilateral triangle. We show that all sides are equal by putting a line through each side to show that they are all the same length. If the triangle has 2 equal sides, we call that an isosceles triangle. 2 of the sides that are equal are marked with a line through the sides. Notice how the other side does not have a line through it, showing that it is not the same measurement. If the triangle has 0 equal sides, meaning all of the sides are different lengths, we call that a scalene triangle. Before we talk about classifying triangles based on their angles, it is definitely important to review the 3 types of angles that are needed when talking about triangles. So the first one is an acute angle. An acute angle is less than 90 degrees. I like to think of it as a tiny, cute angle. If you have a right angle that is exactly 90 degrees and it is marked where the 2 rays meet with a square, that would be a right angle. If it is open, if it is more than 90 degrees, we call that an obtuse angle. An obtuse angle is more than 90, but less than 1. So now that we reviewed the 3 types of angles, it will help us classify triangles based on their angle. So the first angle we talked about were acute angles. So if the triangle has 3 acute angles, if you take a look at this pink triangle, this angle is acute, it's less than 90. This angle is also acute, less than 90. And this angle is acute, less than 90. If all 3 of those angles are acute angles, we call it an acute triangle. If there is one right angle, as long as there is one right angle, even though the other 2 angles are acute, if there is one right angle, it is called a right triangle. And the same thing for an obtuse triangle. As long as there is one obtuse angle, you see this angle is obtuse, even though these 2 are acute, as long as it has one obtuse angle, we call it an obtuse triangle. Let's practice classifying triangles based on their sides. The first triangle has 2 equal sides marked by the lines through each side. So 2 equal sides means it's isosceles. The second green triangle underneath has no equal sides, so we call that scalene. The triangle in the center has 3 equal sides, so we call that equilateral. Pink triangle on the top has 3 equal sides as well, so that would be equilateral too. The green triangle on the bottom has 2 equal sides, so we would call that isosceles. Let's practice classifying triangles based on their angles. If you look at the first triangle, you'll notice that this angle right here is obtuse. As long as there is one obtuse angle, it is called an obtuse triangle. It doesn't matter that the other 2 angles are acute. One obtuse angle makes it an obtuse triangle. Looking at the next one, we see a right angle right here. As long as there is one right angle, we call it a right triangle. It's okay that the other 2 are acute. One right angle makes it a right triangle. Looking at the next one, we see acute, acute, and this one looks like a right angle, but it is also acute if you tilt your head. So 3 acute angles makes it an acute triangle. And the last one also has 1, 2, 3 acute angles, which makes it an acute triangle. Thank you for watching my video. I hope it helped. Check out my Teaching Exchange classroom for worksheets and centers, and download the Grade 3 Geometry task cards for more practice with this concept.